Hey Frugal Fitness fans, Mike Schiemer here, author of the Frugal Diet, with another nutrition tip for you today. And that is to avoid overdosing on fat-soluble vitamins. Today, more than ever, everything is basically fortified with additional vitamins and minerals, kind of to increase the nutritional value, especially of a very processed food, like white bread or sugary cereals, cereals with a high glycemic index. Anyways, it's very cheap for companies to do that, and they can market a product that's healthier because it has all these extra vitamins and minerals in it. Such as they even make Coke vitamins, Coca-Cola with extra vitamins in it, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch has probably like 10 fortified vitamins in it. So that doesn't make it healthy. But anyways, there's so many fortified foods out there, and people are taking more vitamins than ever before. They take multivitamins, like I have right here, just a generic multivitamin right here for men from Target, really cheap. And then they also take specific vitamins. In this case, the fat-soluble ones are vitamins A, vitamins D, this is vitamin D right here, vitamin E, and vitamin K, which vitamin K is mostly for proper coagulation of your blood, so your blood can clot during an injury or a wound or something like that, whether it's internal or external. But anyways, because we're taking in so many of these vitamins in either in their pure forms or in regular food where it's actually naturally found, or in all these fortified foods and snacks and cereals and drinks and protein powders and supplements, you just want to be aware that some of these fat-soluble vitamins, you can accumulate high levels in your system and cause some potential negative effects. So but let's start with one of the best ones nowadays. It's actually one of the most proven ones, and to give you plenty of benefits. So you don't have to worry about this too much, and in fact there's more and more scientific evidence saying you should supplement with this instead. Vitamin D3, which you would normally get in different foods like fish and dairy, and your body produces it when it's exposed to unprotected exposure to ultraviolet light, so sunlight. So definitely good if you're living in a colder climate where there's less sun, or in the winter time. But anyways, so this, they're finding more and more that you want to have higher amounts in your diet, and you don't have to worry about a large accumulation of vitamin D in your system. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's take vitamin D off the list. Most multivitamins have 50 to 100% vitamin A in them. Some percentage of that is beta-carotene, which is kind of the more beneficial one, and you can have a certain amount of beta-carotene and then a certain amount of overall vitamin A in your diet per day. It always depends on the person, but you don't usually want to take in more than a couple 100% or a few 100% of your daily vitamin A, because it's fat soluble, so it can be the amount that you take in, unlike water-soluble vitamins, is not urinated out. It is stored in your fat cells, at least to an extent. And if you have too high of an amount, if you start taking in 1000% vitamin A every day, keeps adding up, then you can cause some side effects. Your skin can actually turn turn kind of orangey with really high doses over a long period of time, and some other side effects as well. So that brings us to vitamin E, which is one of the kind of most controversial vitamins these days. I think it's been, in the past, it's been touted for good heart health. It's been touted for antioxidant benefits. They've been looking at it to try and get rid of cancer and different diseases. And guess what? Pretty much all of those studies and claims have been false, and there really aren't many benefits proven for megadosing, as they call it, for vitamin E. So while vitamin E is still important, it's a good antioxidant, it's good for overall health, good with selenium and other antioxidants and vitamins. You do not want to take in more than a couple 100% again of vitamin E, just because it can, in very, very high doses over long periods of time, it could accumulate and cause negative health effects. Vitamin K, you really just want your basic amount of vitamin K unless you have a medical condition or your doctor says otherwise, because otherwise it plays various roles in your body like most nutrients, but it's, one of its main roles is just for blood clotting and coagulation. So you don't really see many performance benefits from getting extra vitamin K in your diet. So I wouldn't, that's not one of those that anyone really buys or I would advise anyone to buy. So anyways, multivitamin, I would get in, a multivitamin that's respectable quality, but the only real fat-soluble vitamin that I would recommend you would purchase additionally is maybe some vitamin D3, just because there's so many promising health benefits of getting in 100% or more in your diet. I wouldn't buy vitamin E, I wouldn't buy beta carotene anymore. You have to check the regular foods you're eating, the regular vegetables and grains and fish for the natural amounts of these fat-soluble vitamins. You want to make sure you're getting in some amount of healthy fats, hopefully, with these vitamins to help the absorption and help the utilization of these nutrients. And I would also make sure you really check the nutritional information on your supplements and other products. So whether it's a drink mix, whether it's a shake, whether it's a pre-workout or post-workout drink, a lot of those are usually water-soluble B vitamins and vitamin C, but you have to check fat-soluble vitamins. So I probably repeated myself a few times, but it's just a good thing to know and be aware of, so you can not waste your money and not avoid additional nutrients that aren't necessary in your diet, especially if you have to go out and buy them. Then what's the point if they're only going to hurt you? So get in your normal amounts, maybe a little bit higher if needed. Again, talk to your doctor before making any nutritional or supplement changes. And thanks for watching. More nutrition tips coming up. Thanks, Frugal Fitness fans.